On June the 20th, I received an email from Information TV, that's the company that runs Showcase TV, informing me that a complaint had been made to Ofcom by a viewer about a recent programme. The programme in question was an interview with Dr. Nick Colostrom concerning the Woolwich incident of the 22nd of May when soldier Lee Rigby was allegedly killed in the street. In over 3 years of broadcasting on Showcase TV, I have only been made aware of 2 previous complaints about Richplanet programmes by viewers to Ofcom. In both these cases, Ofcom ruled that Richplanet was not in breach of their regulations. The nature of the complaint was stated as offensive content matter, programme focused on the Woolwich murder, and that authorities colluded to stage the death of drummer Lee Rigby in Woolwich, stating that the death did not occur, that the blood on the suspect's hand was not real, and that the police shot the suspects in staged event. A director of Information TV stated that Ofcom had requested a copy of the show to determine if an investigation was necessary. He also stated his reservations about broadcasting this kind of material and expressed doubts over whether the channel would continue broadcasting Richplanet TV. In the programme, which you can watch in the video below, I discussed with Dr. Nick Colostrom the inconsistencies in media reports about the killing of soldier Lee Rigby in Woolwich on the 22nd of May. We suggested in the programme that glaring media inconsistencies suggest the incident was most likely a contrived event, probably orchestrated by an intelligence agency in what Nick Colostrom refers to as state-fabricated terror. In the show, Nick compared this incident to previous incidents which he also believes were fabricated, such as the Boston bombings, Sandy Hook shootings and the London bombings. After receiving what I believe was a single complaint from an unnamed viewer, we are not allowed to know who it is, Ofcom launched an investigation to determine if the programme breached any of its regulations. Now, on the 22nd of July there was still no decision from Ofcom, but I received an email from Information TV informing me that as of that date, the 22nd of July, they would be giving me 1 month notice to terminate my contract and they no longer wish to broadcast my show. This decision was not because Ofcom at that point in time had made any ruling, but because of the amount of work involved in dealing with Ofcom investigations. It's expensive and the risk to the broadcaster's licence outweighs the benefit of broadcasting my show. That was the reason that the channel gave. The channel has made this statement: Information TV Limited has terminated the agreement to broadcast Richplanet programmes. Fred Perkins, CEO of Information TV Limited, has told us, "I'm sorry that for purely commercial reasons we can no longer continue to carry Richplanet programmes. We have been pleased to carry what have been a series of stimulating and thought-provoking material which clearly merit visibility. We've enjoyed working with Richplanet and happy that we have enabled Richplanet to achieve higher visibility through national broadcast TV." Broadcast television in the UK is, however, subject to strict regulatory control under a regime which has set the UK up as an exemplar of high standards. UK broadcast TV is admired worldwide. Richplanet's programmes are often understandably controversial. They sometimes push the boundaries of regulatory compliance to the limit. The regulator has to take up and investigate complaints from whatever source and apply the rules under which they are obliged to regulate channels. We cannot blame them for that, even if we may sometimes feel we are victims of unfairness. However, we, Information TV, are a small business. We are not campaigners for any cause, but we are, as a service business, simply trying to provide low-cost broadcast TV visibility to propositions which might not otherwise reach national coverage, but we have to operate on a commercial basis. Regulatory investigations cost us seriously in time and money. With considerable regret, we just cannot afford to continue with Richplanet. We wish Richard and his colleagues best wishes, and we will continue to follow with interest the areas which Richplanet explores. Now, I would respond to the point about the programme being controversial by saying that Richplanet TV is an evidence-based programme which seeks to get to the truth. I would argue that it merely seems controversial when compared to mainstream programmes, because their programmes on the whole are not evidence-based and their news programmes are being manipulated to propagate fake or contrived narratives for a range of political purposes. So, no more Richplanet TV on Showcase TV. This does not mean the end of Richplanet, however. Oh no, just a mere pothole in the road. I'm currently looking at various options as to where to broadcast material in the future. The website will continue broadcasting material, and if you want to be updated on developments, you can submit your email address to us at the top right corner of the richplanet.net website. I will be arranging some more speaking events later in the year. It's a pity, because I did have some interesting material to put on television, including an interview with a builder who discovered an ancient underground pyramid in Wales in the 1960s. But hey, who wants to see that when you can see Daniel O'Donnell? Now you may be asking, was this orchestrated deliberately in order to provide an excuse to get rid of Richplanet from television? The answer is I don't really know, because as I said, I don't know who made the complaint, and I have not been party to any communications between the channel and Ofcom. If you want to watch the episode which lost us our contract, please watch the video below.